Hello everyone, I am Dr. Anupam Saxena, currently working in the area of decision sciences at Jaipuria Institute of Management, Lucknow. In today's discussion, I will talk about reverse logistics and sustainability. Reverse logistics is a hidden powerhouse for corporate sustainability, and as we shift towards a circular economy, managing the backward flow of goods is becoming as critical as initial delivery. As one can see from this figure, and also as evident from its name, reverse logistics means once the products are sold out, they return back to their original retailers, wholesalers, and factories. The process is backward tracing of the items sold through the previous supply chain and sending them to their origin. There could be several reasons for the process of reverse logistics. Sometimes it is product recall due to manufacturing defect, sometimes it is change of regulations, and sometimes it could be for recycling and waste management. In today's e-commerce landscape, with return rates often exceeding 30%, mastering this flow is a fundamental business necessity. Why link this to sustainability? We use the term triple bottom line, people, planet, and profit. Reverse logistics bridges these. It's economically viable by recovering asset value, socially responsible by meeting customer expectations for transparency, and environmentally essential by preventing unnecessary landfill waste. When an item returns, we follow the 5 R's: resell, repair, refurbish, repurpose, or recycle. Our goal is to keep products as high up this chain as possible. The lower we go, moving towards recycling, the higher is the energy cost. So, strategy is about preserving value, not just disposing of the goods. The process follows following stages: collection, inspection, and disposition. So, collection is often the costliest phase. Inspection is the decision-making core where we determine the R pathway. Efficient disposition, moving the item quickly back into the market, is what protects your margins. Let's look at the ROI. Effective systems can recover up to 90% of the product's value. By treating returns as a profit center rather than as a cost center through secondary markets or component harvesting, companies can significantly offset initial cost of sales and logistics. Environmentally, optimization is the key. So consolidated return logistics can cut transportation-related emissions by up to 30%. By diverting millions of tons from the landfills and extending product life cycles, we move from the traditional take, make, waste model to a regenerative circular one. The main hurdle is unpredictability. Unlike outbound logistics, we don't know when a return will occur or the condition of the item. This often makes processing cost approximately 3 times higher than the initial shipping. So what is the solution? Transitioning from manual handling to automated data-driven systems. Technology is our enabler. AI predicts return volumes while blockchain creates digital passport for the products. So detailing material composition for easier recycling. IoT sensors provide visibility into transit damage, and these tools are the nervous system of modern sustainable supply chain. Companies are already succeeding. For instance, Apple's disassembly robots like Daisy, they recover high purity materials from old devices. IKEA's buyback program integrates circularity directly into the retail experience. So these are not just PR moves. They are efficient, scalable, and profitable business models. So regulation is catching up. Extended producer responsibility laws and the emergence of digital product passports are making sustainability a legal mandate, and companies that build these systems today will avoid the future cost of compliance and gain a significant market advantage. So to conclude, reverse logistics is the engine of the circular economy, and by closing the loop, we protect our planet while simultaneously boosting our bottom line. It is no longer just a service requirement, it is a strategic imperative. Thank you.